He didn't even have the decency to tell me himself. I found out through a photo, sent by someone who thought I'd already know. My stepson, grinning in a pale suit, arm wrapped around a woman I'd never met. The caption read, "Finally married." I stared at it for a long time. Not the joy, not the suit, just the absence. My absence. An hour later, I called him. He answered on speaker, laughter in the background. "Your wedding?" I asked. He hesitated, then said it like he was reading from a script. "Yeah, we kept it small. My wife doesn't like you. She thinks you're pathetic. Pathetic." The line went quiet. Then he added, "You wouldn't have fit in anyway." Something inside me stopped moving. I didn't yell, didn't curse, just sat there in my office, the light from the screen washing over everything I'd built for him. College tuition receipts, insurance papers, the down payment on his first car. I looked at the photo again, the ring, the smile, the world that erased me. And then I opened my laptop. People think betrayal feels like fire. It doesn't. It's quieter, like a door closing behind you. I remembered the day I married his mother. He was 8, all knees and anger, glaring from the back pew. Over time, I earned his trust. Late nights helping with homework, teaching him how to drive, paying for the things his real father never did. And now his voice still echoed, "She thinks you're pathetic." I didn't sleep that night, just stared at the ceiling, the light from the screen washing over everything I'd built for him. College tuition receipts, insurance papers, the down payment on his first car. I looked at the photo again, the ring, the smile, the world that erased me. And then I opened my laptop. People think betrayal feels like fire. It doesn't. It's quieter, like a door closing behind you. I remembered the day I married his mother. He was 8, all knees and anger, glaring from the back pew. Over time, I earned his trust. Late nights helping with homework, teaching him how to drive, paying for the things his real father never did. And now, his voice still echoed, "She thinks you're pathetic." I didn't sleep that night, just stared at the ceiling, listening to the faint ticking of the clock beside the bed. My wife stirred once, asked if I was okay. I said I was fine. She believed me. In the morning, I looked at her differently. Not suspicious, just aware. The way she checked her phone, the way her eyes flickered when I mentioned her son. Something wasn't right. This wasn't just his cruelty, it was orchestrated. I started small, quiet. The joint accounts, the withdrawals. I saw transfers, money meant for his education rerouted months ago. Her signature, not mine. Next, the calls. Late ones, unknown numbers. Each ending just before I could answer. I tracked one, a wedding planner in the next city, paid in cash, booked by her. Piece by piece it came together. Not a simple exclusion, but a deliberate removal. I wasn't just uninvited, I was erased. She'd rewritten me as a villain in his life, the controlling stepfather, the reason for every disappointment. It was clever, subtle. By the time I realized, the narrative had already hardened around me. So I adapted. I canceled the honeymoon booking. My card, my money, my name, gone. Then the college fund, frozen. He wouldn't need it now. By evening, I'd locked everything behind new passwords. The silence that followed was almost sacred. At 9 p.m., my phone rang. Her brother. "They're saying you cut them off, that you canceled everything. What happened?" "They got married," I said. A pause. Then, "Without telling you?" "Yes." He didn't respond. Didn't need to. The weight of that silence said it all. An hour later, I saw her, standing at the gate through the security feed. My wife, trembling, clutching her phone, her new daughter-in-law crying behind her. My stepson pacing, trying to look defiant but shaking. Lawyers with folders. I watched them, watched how quickly the illusion cracked. They weren't there for me. They were there for what I controlled. The house, the money, the stability. My wife called out, voice breaking, please, just talk to us." I didn't move. I just turned off the lights. The next morning, I sent one message. To him. "You said I was invisible. Now I am." No threats, no anger, just truth. Then I called my lawyer and transferred ownership of everything to a private trust. My name removed from their reach. I even withdrew from the company board she'd begged me to join her in years ago. She'd have to stand alone now. The irony didn't escape me. They'd built their version of me, a bitter, controlling man, and now they'll get to live with it. Without the control, without the man. By evening, the messages stopped. The knocking, the begging, the explanations, they all faded. The silence returned. It was cleaner this time. I poured a drink and sat by the window, watching the lights from their cars vanish down the road. For the first time in years, I didn't feel small. I didn't feel erased. I felt precise. They called me pathetic, invisible. They were half right. Now they'll learn what real invisibility looks like. Because I was never angry, just patient. And patience, when it hardens, becomes something they'll never understand. A man who finally stopped caring.